Hi guys, Kim Cash here. I'm starting to do some stitching, which is something I did as a child, but I haven't done it for about 40 years. So I just wanted to share with you some of the things I've been getting so that I can start practicing this. So first I just wanted to show you, I went to this place called Acorns and Thread. I'm at Acorn and Threads, which is a counted cross-stitch community supplier, and I'm just showing you some of the things they have to offer. They only allow 2 shoppers in the store at a time, but you can sign in outside and then they will let you know when you can come in. So I just wanted to show you some of the cute things they have.
Yeah, I think probably the I'm going to try to avoid it by doing it all in red. This guy in purple and blue, and then here's the haunted houses. Oh God, I think I have enough to do for a week. So, what if I just use these threads? I need a... I was out of one of them.
I just want to show everyone what you have. And you guys are open Tuesday through Saturday from
10 to 4.
10 to 4.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2 people in the store at a time.
Yes.
And you can wait in your car if you want.
Yes.
But they have a lot of supplies for cross-stitching, which you can do now since you're at home. So I think this might be some good information for people sitting at home bored.
Exactly.
I'm just going to talk to you today about my haul on stitching. Well, crafts and stitching. I used to cross-stitch about 40 years ago. Maybe, well, close to 40 years ago. When my husband and I got married, we did some cross-stitching to make our Christmas ornaments because we didn't have much money to go out and buy a Christmas tree and presents and ornaments and lights, so we decided to just cross-stitch our ornaments. Anyway, I did a little Vlogmas post about one of those ornaments. Anyway, so I decided now that we're in the lockdown that I needed some more activities. So I thought, oh, I'll take up cross-stitch again because my sister did. And so we thought we'd do some cross-stitching together and maybe post some of our works, and it would just be a good way for us to connect and to connect with other people that like crafting, especially since we aren't seeing many people. So we thought it might be a fun thing to try. So that's what we're about to do. Well, my sister has done a couple large cross-stitch projects, and I've done some really teeny ones, and I'll show you those. But I'll just probably post pictures at the end to show you mine. And then hopefully soon I'll do one with my sister, and you'll see some real skilled cross-stitching. But anyway, I thought I'd share with you guys some of the things that I'm making. And I'm excited to start. So I went to a store called Acorns and Thread here in Beaverton. I'm in Portland, Oregon. Coming to you from Portland, Oregon. But I got this book because what was her name? elizabethanncanstitch. I was watching one of her podcasts, and she talked about the winds of autumn. And she opened up the book and showed me, let me see if I can find it, this one pattern that I thought, oh, I really want to do this. So let me show you. It's this little owl picture. I like owls, and so I thought I really like this one over here. And I also really like Halloween, so I thought I could do this October 31st design too. And these don't look too difficult. I mean, maybe they are more difficult than I think, but I thought, oh, I'll try those. And so I went and bought the book, and I'm really excited to start on it. And the clerk there was so helpful when I told her that I was just starting back at cross stitching and that I'm basically a beginner. What she did is she gathered for me the Weeks linen 32 count tin roof. Let me see if you can see that. I'll come up. Let's see. And she gathered also all the threads. She said that they didn't have one of them, but she had something really similar. So I'll show you the threads that go with it. This one is called Harvest Moon. I don't know if it's showing up. Looks like it's blowing out a little bit. But it's a really pretty kind of yellowish orange color. And this one is Simply Shaker. And so you can see that color. And then the other two, I wanted to start with something basic. I didn't want 8 million color changes because I know that that's a hard thing. So this one is Weeks Dye Works, and it is Pelican Gray. Let's see if that shows up. And then the other one is Weeks Dye Works, and it's Coal. Let's see if you can see that. It's kind of almost black. So it's only 3 colors, and the linen, which, to be honest with you, 32 count kind of frightened me, but I'm going to try it. And I ordered the Winds of Autumn through Top Notch Stitcher and Top Notch Stitcher Shop, and it came within just a couple days. It said that UPS was having trouble delivering. I don't remember why, but it came early, so I was really excited about that because I'm wanting to get going on it. You know how it is when you start a project, or before you start it, when you just get the materials, you're so anxious to start. But before I do that one, I wanted my sister and I to do a shirt, a t-shirt, so we could do some vlogs or blogs or podcasts or whatever you call them together, and have a shirt that matches something that we've done with cross stitch. And like I said, I am a beginner. I used to do this, but it's been so long that I know that I'm going to have to relearn it all. But I went out because I was so excited when she said she wanted to do it with me that I bought us each, I went to Joann's, and I got, I'll show you, I got us each a t-shirt, just a basic white t-shirt, because I thought we could do a pattern for Valentine's Day, and then hopefully we could do our first podcast, or I'm not sure what you call these things, vlog, video blog, whatever, together, and have matching shirts on. So I thought, well, how do you do that? I used to embroider on, sorry, my dog just ran by, on jeans and things when I was young, but I think I just did I was so used to doing it that I just did it freehand, but I'm not that good anymore. And so I Googled, you know, how do you get counted cross stitch on clothing or fabric, and I found this waste canvas idea. Let me show you. Let's see, there's a glare. Waste canvas, and it's like a 14 count cross stitch, and it comes with a little design, and it's for putting designs on clothes, like this little soccer design. But let's see, it says 10 count, so I guess it's even bigger than 14. I don't know if you can see that. I'm trying to show you. But anyway, what I'm going to do is just, well, I can show you the back. Shows you that, well, let's see. It shows you that you put this waste canvas on your fabric, and then you just do these little patterns, and it gives you some patterns to do. But I wanted to do a Valentine's Day pattern, so what I'm doing is I wanted to do a gnome. I'm just kind of really enjoying gnomes this year, or even from Christmas I did a lot of gnome shirts. I just painted those ones. But so what I'm going to do is pin or baste this waste canvas onto the t-shirts, and then start to do a little gnome pattern that I have. And my sister's going to do hers, and hers will probably turn out way better than mine, but at least we can do something together. You know, for so long we've had kids that we were raising and working, and family activities that we haven't had a lot of time to do much fun things together. And so I thought this would be something fun to do, especially since we aren't seeing many people. So Tammy and I, my sister's name is Tammy, and I like I said, is Kim. We have rhyming names because my mom had 9 kids, so she named me Kimbra Faye, and my sister's name is Tambra Kay. I think my mom was running out of names when she got down to us because we're near the bottom. I mean, Tammy is the youngest of us all, and there were 9 of us, so I think she was running out of names and just started making them up. Anyway, I'm going to use this waste canvas and start on my shirt. But then I also wanted to, let's see, I wanted to show you another thing I wanted to do because, you know, once I get going, I'm like a hyperactive little bunny. But I had my husband make me these, I'll show you. He made me these 2 stands, which he just had some extra wood. He did a little, I filmed him and he told me how he did it. But he made me these little stands for Valentine's Day trees. I know, who makes Valentine's Day trees? Me. But anyway, so I went to Joanne Fabric and Crafts, and I got this tulle fabric, and I'm going to make a red and white Valentine's Day tree. I made a bunch of them one year for Christmas. I made a pink one, and I'll put a picture in here. I made a pink one and a green one, and I sent them out because this tulle is super lightweight. If you guys do any sewing, you'll know what tulle is, but my kids didn't know what that was. So it's this really sheer fabric, kind of what you use to make like tutus. I have made a lot of green tutus for when I do the Shamrock run, because I like to run, and I run with some girls usually. And so I made our whole group these little tutus one year, and we all wore those, and that was fun. But that was made out of green tulle. And so I thought this super lightweight sheer fabric, I don't know if you saw how sheer it is. It's lighter weight than cheesecloth. So I thought I will cut it into strips, make some trees, and then I'm going to decorate them with red and white hearts. That it's a Danish Christmas craft. I call it Danish origami. And put the little hearts on the trees, and then put them out on my porch when it's not raining, and maybe take the little hearts to my neighbors. I like to give them something for the holiday. And so that's another project I have. So that's one. And besides that, okay, so I've told you about a few works in progress, or in the planning stage. I have my Harvest Moon, my Autumn, Winds of Autumn, sorry, and the Harvest Moon pattern that I want to do, and the gnome t-shirts that I want to do, and the Valentine's Day trees that I want to do, and the heart origami I want to do. And then there's another thing. I saw Elizabethanncanstitch making some fabric covers for her notebooks, and I thought, I have so many projects that I want to get done this year that I thought, wouldn't it be fun to have a little notebook so I could set goals for myself, because I have a lot of different things I'd like to get done, but it's so easy to let things slip by if you don't plan them. And so I thought, I'm going to start a planner, which is something I don't usually do. So I saw that Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch put some fabric covers over her planners, which are just notebooks. But I'll put Elizabeth Ann's link below so that you can go and look at hers, because I'm going to try what she talked about. So when I was at Joann's, I also got one of the things, I have lots of fabric, but one of the things she said you want is fusible interfacing to iron on your fabric to the interfacing and then put it on your notebook. So I'm going to try that. So that's another project I want to do. So I have, you can see, a few projects I want to get done. And, uh-oh, somebody's here, so I'll be right back.
Mom?
Yeah? So that was my son who came up, and I'm up in my bedroom because I was trying to film downstairs, and every time I'd start to film, somebody would come running through the house or ask me to do something, or so I came upstairs, and of course as soon as I come upstairs, they come upstairs. But anyway, I'm going to start on my t-shirts. I'm going to get those ironed and baste down or pin down the waist canvas, and hopefully I can start cross stitching tomorrow. And I'm going to work on my Valentine's Day trees. So I will come back in a few days and show you guys my progress. And if you guys want to watch what I'm doing, then please subscribe to my channel down below, and you can click on the bell so that you'll know when I post my next progress report, which I'm hoping that by doing these blog posts that I will stay on track, and it will kind of keep me accountable to my goals. And it would help if you guys comment on the comment section and tell me what you think, or what I could do better, or what you guys would suggest I do, because I'm sure there's some, experienced, wise cross stitchers out there. And I am watching some podcasts. I watch Elizabeth Ann Can Stitch, and then let me see if I can. I can post them down below so you can see. But I know that I've been watching a few just to help me get motivated onto what I can do and what I should be doing. I watch Stitching Mommy, a Crafter's Tale podcast. I've been watching, there's another one that I've been watching a bunch of. Let me see if I can find her. Salt Box Stitcher. Now, some of these people are amazing. I don't know how they get everything done that they have, but oh my gosh, you should look at her stuff if you're wanting to be inspired. And Bumble Stitches, there's a lot of people out there. Simply in Stitches, there's just so many of them. The Contented Stitcher. But I've been trying to watch a few of these podcasts so that I could see, get refreshed in my mind how you cross stitch. And they give some very basic tips to people, for people just starting out. And though I cross stitch when I was young, it's so long ago that I don't even remember the stitches. I mean, if you said a French knot, back stitch, those kind of things, of course I remember essentially what it is, but I don't remember them well enough to do them well anymore. And I just think it'll be good to watch other people and to watch some little tutorials or watch them do their work. They're way over my head, but at least they inspire me. So anyway, if you're interested in crafts, because I do sewing, well, I'm not great at any craft that I do, but I enjoy crafts and I enjoy baking. And so if you're interested in cross stitch or knitting or sewing or quilting or baking, then you might want to watch some of my vlogs. And I really hope you'll watch when my sister and I start doing them together, because I think it's going to be a lot of fun. But if you did watch this, then thank you for watching. I really appreciate it. And I just want to say bye before my dogs go crazy, because they don't like me doing anything for too long. So thanks for watching. Bye!